Now, Kathleen, you and I have had the last 12 hours to get to know each other. I'd really hate to see you do anything to jeopardize our relationship.
What's your point?
Well, I think it was really good of you to let those other people out of here.
It is easier to watch one hostage than 30.
True.
It's easier to kill one, too.
See that, Kathleen? Logic. That's your strength. That's why you can see it would only be logical for you to let your friend Marty out of the cell.
I told you, I can't let Marty go. I love him.
Exactly, so you...
No! He cheated on me. If you guys want to arrest him for something like that, then I have to. That's why I've had to do all this. He's my sustenance. Without him, my soul would starve. Where's that food you promised me? Come in. Chicken superb. Hold it. Did you get me a crispy like I ordered? Was most interesting. The hostage taker claimed to be in love with the man, and yet she threatened his life. I need to have this love issue more fully explained to me.
Well, sometime when you got a spare year, I'll give it a try. Right now, I'm going home collapsed.
Oh, not so fast, Bobby. Your shift started 20 minutes ago. There's a homicide in Section 10. It's all yours. And don't even think overtime. The budget's a wreck as it is.
I better change my clothes.
Look familiar?
The Connie Wheeler death, April 12th.
What was that one?
Cardiac arrest was the preliminary. The file is still open.
Good, because this is the same M.O. Right down to the props.
Bathtub, candlelight, champagne.
What's her name?
Vi Maxwell, 29 years old. This really does seem similar to the Connie Wheeler death. I was at that autopsy.
Boy, you know how to have a good time.
There was slightly irregular post-mortem lividity, a mix of alcohol and prescription drugs.
Let's get the champagne tested.
But she also had vestigial bite marks on her tongue. I remember thinking there could be evidence of a seizure.
So?
So you should check Miss Maxwell's tongue.
You check her tongue. The county has people who do that, you know?
The county has people who regularly miss things as well. Bite marks.
So what are you saying? 2 women died of some sort of seizure in identical surroundings?
That would be the less likely explanation.
What's the better one?
Electrocution.
Sweet. But how? Where's the power source?
Well, clearly it's been removed.
Murder?
Maybe. Come on, let's roll.
Let's roll.
I've been watching television. The Mod Squad.
Please contact the watch commander on extension 364. May I have your case identification?
Pick up the ball game on that thing?
The lab results are in. They used a designer drug in the champagne.
Any links between our dead women?
They use the same dating service, Abelard Personal Technologies.
Well, computer dating proved to be of some use after all.
You don't think it fulfills its prescribed function?
A dating service? Of course not.
But it makes so much sense. They screen out potential medical problems, incompatibility. 61.7% of people married last year found their spouses through one.
All they do is run a bunch of tests, and then they develop templates. It's a load of hooey.
I was developed with templates.
Well, hooey in a very loose sense of the word. Anyway, if both victims use the same service, we should talk to the wingnut who runs it.
The wingnut is right here. Dr. Sidney Victor, the officer at the desk, told me I should find you here. I own Abelard Personal Technologies, the dating agency Miss Maxwell went to.
Bobby Mann. I own the foot I put in my mouth all the time, Sergeant Ennis.
Hello.
I heard the terrible news about Vi. Obviously, it reminded me of another client.
Connie Wheeler.
Anything you could tell us would be a help.
First thing is I checked the records, of course. It turns out they had a male client in common, Jeffrey Bosco. I thought we should clear the air, even though he didn't kill him.
How do you know?
I've been in the personality practice 11 years, detective. I'd noticed someone with the capacity for homicide.
I should review his profiles.
I'm not allowed to disclose.